Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost. Well, alright, I'll leave it there. Hi everyone. Thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. It is Thursday the 25th of December, Christmas Day, and see how much I think about you. We're getting a video online today for you as well. Really can't miss up the opportunity to update you on the possibility of snow over the next couple of days. And it looks like this fella may just have missed the snow by a couple of days or so. So let's see what's going to happen. Now, still much uncertainty over this one. You probably heard weather forecasts over the last few hours just talking about the level of uncertainty that there is. Let's just take a look at a couple of models first of all. These charts taken from weatheronline.co.uk from the expert charts section. This is the new high-resolution GFS model. This is for 6 o'clock on Friday evening, so 6 o'clock Boxing Day evening. And look, low pressure centred in the Irish Sea here. That then compares with that. This is the UK Met Office high resolution model, the Euro 4, and look at that, virtually in agreement with where the low centre is there in the Irish Sea. Now the blue colours on these charts represent where rainfall is expected to be at that time, and the pink colours indicate where it's expected to be snowing. So you can see that already we've got some snow developing across the Welsh Hills. Then at midnight, the low expected to track to be just to the west of London on the GFS model. Most of it showing up, look, as rain across England and Wales, but the GFS does tend to have some difficulty in turning rain into snow on these current weather charts, so don't take too much notice of it. But you notice there, look, it puts some more across the Pennines. Compare that with the high-resolution Met Office model for the same time. The low, look, trying to track a little bit further south, so it's south of London at midnight, heading into Saturday. This is the last part of Boxing Night into Saturday. And look, you see that area of pink here, look, developing through the Midlands and across parts of southern northern England and into parts of Wales too. Also another area of snow here moving into western Scotland. And then by 6 o'clock on Saturday morning, the GFS high resolution model has the low tracking into Europe, as does the high resolution UK Met Office model. Again, virtually the same locations for the low, with the snow by then getting into Belgium, getting into the Low Countries, clearing away from the UK. But look at this cold northerly feed, driving rain still down through East Anglia and the southeast, and further snow in the form of showers getting through Scotland during the morning on Saturday. Really bitterly cold northerly wind following in behind that system. Now, as well as the snow threat, there's also the risk of some very strong winds overnight into Saturday morning as well. Really kicking off late part of Friday into Saturday, very strong winds. We could be looking at some severe gales across parts of central and southern England. And as I say, the real problem is the probability of this rain turning to snow. It looks to me as if everything's stacking up that way for there to be some snow, even at low levels. Not sure still how much there'll be, but this is the 8:50 temperature chart for 6 o'clock tomorrow. This is from the GFS Ensemble. And you notice generally -2s here, look, as that low tracks eastwards. It moves away towards the east, it's dragging in this cold air behind it all the time. You see temperatures reducing there, -5 by midnight. Then down to -5s really across the whole of the country by 6 o'clock on Saturday morning. So we've got moderate rain, we've got falling temperatures, we've got colder air coming in aloft. All the ingredients are there for there to be snowfall, particularly high ground, but also low levels too. And I think we've got two areas really to watch for. We've got the Midlands and we've got Wales and parts of southern northern England, and then we've got parts of Scotland as well. This is the prediction of snow depth by Saturday morning from the GFS Ensemble. It's got 6 centimetres typically across these areas. The GFS Operational certainly doing much more. GFS Operational is going for quite a swathe of snow across Wales, across the Midlands, across into eastern England, 10 to 15 centimetres possible here, and again another 5 to 10 centimetres across central parts of Scotland. It's got a little bit as well across central parts of Ireland too. Now, I think the GFS now is starting to pick up more on the snowfall. I actually think that we're probably going to end up looking something like this. I think we're going to be finding in this area here is where we see the relatively high risk of 10 centimetres plus over high ground. I think at low levels, more typically, we could see probably most places seeing a dusting, but there is this possibility, and I'd say it's about a 40% chance at the moment, that we could see 2 to 5 centimetres at low ground across that sort of area. And I think we also need to just extend that line like so and be thinking about the possibility within that zone of seeing a dusting of snow by the time we get into Saturday morning. So I think that's our main threat area, really, is Wales, the Midlands, heading across into East Anglia, assuming that this low takes that predicted track. It really is anywhere on the northern side of that low, probably by what? You're probably looking at about 120, 130 kilometres to the north of that low that sees the threat of snow. And of course, we mustn't forget as well this threat of snow across Scotland as well. So there may yet be some snow this Christmas. Of course, we'll keep you updated here at weatherweb.net, and we'll have a look ahead video online for you tomorrow as well. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of Christmas Day and an early start to Boxing Day as well. But as I say, thanks for watching. A Merry Christmas to all of you, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.